Mail-order bride, a bride for Aaron. A sweet, clean, historical, Western mail-order bride inspirational romance. Sun River Brides, Book 8. Written by Karla Gracey. Narrated by Alan Taylor. Chapter 1. Deep booming laughter and rapturous applause filled the air as young Christopher completed a new trick his stepmother Emily had taught him to do with Claude, and bowed deeply. Aaron, having only arrived at the farm a few minutes before, had found himself marveling at how calmly Matthew had watched as the boy tumbled off the donkey's back, had been apt to go and pick the boy up and dust him down. But he had soon realized it was just part of an act when his brother put a hand out to stop him, and Claude had wandered over, nudged the lad, and then, taking his shirt in his teeth, picked him up and carried him towards them, where he dropped Chris unceremoniously into Papa's lap. "I cannot believe how clever that mule is," Aaron said to Emily. "He was always far better at being a circus performer than I was," she admitted. "Chris is so talented, has learned tricks in moments that it took me a lifetime to master." "He certainly seems to enjoy it," Matthew said. "I can't tell you how scared I was the first time I saw Christopher roll off his back and onto the floor." "All I had to do was teach Christopher how to land," Emily admitted. "After that, he and Claude have been developing their tricks alone. I know my family will be very impressed when next they visit. We'll try and whisk them off to Boston to be in the circus, but I think we should keep them both here a while longer," she said, ruffling Chris's curls as Matthew hugged his boy close. Claude nudged at Matthew, and Aaron laughed as the donkey seemed to grin at them, as though he was proud of his antics. "You know where it is," Matthew said to him. Claude went straight for his coat pocket and extracted a carrot. Content, he wandered back towards his paddock and crunched his reward. He clearly believed his work was done for the day. "I can imagine they would. They truly do make a good partnership, and I am sure people would be glad to pay out their hard-earned pennies to see them perform. But Chris does seem a little young yet," Aaron agreed. "Emily was performing years younger," Matthew said proudly. She blushed. "But I grew up in the circus, and my family were all around me. It can be a hard life, and he should be old enough to choose it for himself, though I know he would be much loved and taken care of by his uncle and grandmamma. But we are too selfish, want him to be here with us. He has an important role to fulfill soon, after all." She looked down at the boy who grinned at her. "I'm going to be a big brother," he announced.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?